Please welcome Professor Ilan Stavans.
It is an enormous pleasure to be here today. Es un gran placer. Buenas noches. It all started with a phone call about 20 years ago. A stranger, literally, un extraño, rang to say that he wanted to talk to me about a recent book that I had published, and that he wanted to engage me in a conversation about being a Latino in the United States. It took literally a few minutes to feel that this stranger was no such thing, that he was a knowledgeable man who was seeking to create a bridge. And shortly after we met for the first time, what originally was a half an hour, maybe an hour conversation turned out to be a program that lasted 6 or 7 hours. And what began as an invitation to have a brief conversation ended up becoming a conversation that has lasted 20 years, 20 magnificent years. I have been in dialogue with Jerry Villacres, who I have transformed in my mind from a stranger to a friend to a family member to my alter ego, to the person that I write my books for, and to the individual that I think makes this world absolutely different. The Talmud suggests that if one saves one single life, one saves the world entire. Jerry has this astonishing talent to make us all feel unique, to make us all feel as if we matter in a way that nobody else does. I don't do Facebook, but I assume that Jerry's Facebook page must be close to that of President Obama, and probably Lady Gaga as well. The more I go around, the more I find friends for Jerry, the more I realize that the conversation that I've been having with him is a conversation that is not only between the two of us, but it is among many of us, a community of participants that is as large as the entire world. There are approximately 50 million Latinos in the United States. 50 million is an astonishing number. It is the third largest concentration of Latinos in the world. But we are not a single unified community. We are a community as diverse and heterogeneous as you can imagine. The motto, E pluribus unum, fits perfectly into the Latino population in the United States. We are one in many, we are many in one. We are Mexicans, we're Puerto Ricans, we're Cubans. We are recent immigrants, we have been here for generations. We live in the Southwest, we live in the Northeast. We are people of different colors, we are people of different classes, and we speak a variety of languages. We speak Spanish, many Spanishes, the Spanish of Cuba, the Spanish of Puerto Rico, the Spanish of Mexico, of the Dominican Republic, of Ecuador. We speak Spanglish, that is the mixing of Spanish of English, and we speak English. But you know, the more I think about this 50 million, this vast, complex entity, the more I come to the realization that we are all one. That is, there's really only one Latino, and that Latino is really Jerry Villacres. So let me invite him here to come and be celebrated for this extraordinary award. Es un enorme placer darte. Te lo mereces con todo corazón.
Gracias. Muchas gracias. Wow.
So let me read this for us too. So this is the Massachusetts School of Professional Psychology Mental Health Humanitarian Award, presented to Mr. Gerardo Villacres in recognition of your extraordinary compassion, your sense of social justice, your generosity, advocacy, and commitment to mental health care for all persons. April 29, 2011. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias. Thank you. Thank you. Let me soak this in. Wow, what a magnificent group. And you stole my joke about them being invited to the wedding, and they're here, so Nick.
You can also use Alan Beck's bar mitzvah.
Right. Good evening again. Buenas noches. I want to thank Ilan Stavans por esas mentiras piadosas, those white lights. The truth is that when I was the executive at CBS, there were times when I felt that I didn't belong there. And actually, I now feel that I don't belong here either. But I'm grateful to Nick Covino and MSPP for honoring me in this fashion. It is truly humbling and a privilege to receive this recognition and to have the honor of sharing this evening with Dr. Gorin, who is a true humanitarian in every sense of the word. It is amazing to me that I'm being recognized for working towards the betterment of all, building bridges among our communities, and showcasing the best practices that exist in our Latino community. Those who know me know that I am not Ecuadorian-centric. I am inclusive of all persons, and for that reason, I love promoting talented people from everywhere. And I'm really good at that. ¿Verdad que sí, Ilan? It is fabulous to have here tonight family, friends, colleagues, and other supporters of MSPP. I thank you all for supporting the Cynthia Lucero legacy, which is committed to devoting its resources to the mental health needs of the underserved Latino community. And one of the reasons why I am a great supporter of the work that MSPP does in this area is that early on in my days at CBS, I saw the help of a therapist, and who labeled my problem as anxiety. Yet, he was correct in diagnosing, but the source of my anxiety was an acculturation problem that was not obvious to him, because at that time, certainly he was not a therapist that he was currently trained by MSPP, obviously. We cannot miss that fact, right? This has been a fantastic week for my life. Not for the fact that I'm receiving this recognition and that many of my friends and family are present here tonight, but for the fact that early this week at Bunker Hill Community College, and the table of Bunker Hill is number 8. Pleasure to have you here. The trustees had a yearly dinner meeting with the student leaders. And yesterday with Dr. Gorin, we had the opportunity to meet and have the exchange with the students at MSPP. And based on those opportunities, I can say that I'm excited to see that our world is going to be in great hands with such talented, caring, and sensitive young people that are making our world better with their energy and involvement. Yes, there is hope for all of us. All of us should be aware of the fact that we live in an incredible time, that to be alive by itself is amazing, that all of us have the capacity to do great things, as we can also do horrible things. But our challenge is to make sure that the beautiful internal light that we all possess is utilized for the good of all, that we all treat each other like human beings with human dignity and love. I know that it's easier said than done, but there is no reason why we should not try these values every day in our lives. Cynthia Lucero, who was born in my country, made a great difference in her short life by volunteering and helping those in need. And now, to honor her memory, you all have gathered here to work to recognize also Dr. Goring and I thank you for your donations and urge you to get inspired and extend your generosity to others every day of such life. And I thank you all for being present here tonight. Muchísimas gracias. Thank you.